He voluntarily mated with a sow. The entire process is live-streamed globally. His identity is the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. All of this can be traced back to the noble Duke being kidnapped.
This is a joke, right? It's real.
The Prime Minister is convinced that it is not a prank. As a man at the top of the pyramid, he will not bow down to evil forces. The hostage video has been spread on the platform. Technicians intercept and remove the product in a timely manner. Countless people still download and save, decided to suppress public opinion while using high technology. Synthesize the Prime Minister's face onto another person. The kidnappers are neither political opponents nor enemy personnel. Make the staff at a loss. Most viewers think this is an inhumane condition. They all stood with the Prime Minister, but there are still speculations about whether the Prime Minister will agree. Are you also imagining mating scenes in front of the screen? The Prime Minister promised his wife not to compromise, but the reality is not satisfactory. Received pressure from the Queen of England. The only sacrificial operation was also discovered by the kidnappers. When the TV station is in a hurry and flustered, received a severed finger with the Duke's iconic ring. That's a warning from the kidnappers. After seeing the news, the public opinion turned to the opposite. Only supporters rebelled and turned into the last straw to crush the camel. When the Prime Minister is about to collapse, there are new developments in the situation. Technicians trace the release location by uploading information. Go to the abandoned school without stopping. There are only mannequins and stunt doubles on site. Kidnappers use high tech to transfer IP proxies. The Prime Minister's hope is completely shattered. Both the party and the royal family demand that he compromise. Once the arrangement is violated, the lives of family members are threatened. The high-ranking and powerful Prime Minister is just a puppet of the aristocracy. The kidnappers demanded that the time was approaching, and they had to go to the agreed location. Temporary issuance of new laws and regulations by the state. The person who stores live streaming videos will be dealt with as a criminal case. News pre-announcement warning not to watch. But how many people will follow the arrangement? The cheers outside the screen show that everyone is looking forward to it. The Prime Minister slowly walked into the studio. Drink the prepared potion in advance to prevent not lifting, to prevent the public from misunderstanding that he is enjoying. We have to extend the time as much as possible. At the moment I opened the door and saw the pig, there was only helplessness and disgust. Slowly take off your shirt, apologize to your wife, and come behind the pig without hesitation. Countless viewers stared intently at the screen to witness this historic moment when the Prime Minister truly compromises. They didn't get what they expected and instead felt extremely uncomfortable. Everyone remains silent at this moment, perhaps feeling sad for the Prime Minister, or perhaps feeling ashamed from within. The Prime Minister persisted for an hour. The prisoner hanged himself after completing the task. The police found the kidnappers and found them sent to the radio station with severed fingers. It was actually taken from the prisoner himself. Even more incredible is live broadcast. The prisoner was released at PM, but the princess was released at 3:30 PM. To prevent the Prime Minister from experiencing greater stimulation, the official quietly destroyed this information. The Prime Minister took out his phone and dialed his wife's number. The two remained silent. How to face future life. How to face your family directly. 1 year later, on the same day, the news reported the humiliation incident again. The Prime Minister emerged from the gloom not only with a calm public appearance. This incident has significantly increased the Prime Minister's approval rating. Artist evaluation. This is the greatest artwork of the 21st century. The kidnapped princess also begins a new life. Everything seems to have returned to its former tranquility. However, can time really heal everything? Does the internet really have no memory?
Jane, please.